Hello. Welcome back to Bioshock Infinite, where Crash is sick and dying again. Episode 2. Actually, episode 3. In the last episode, we went to the factory and had to battle with Daisy Fitzroy because she thought she thought we were an imposter and we killed her, or really, Elizabeth killed her. So there was that. This episode, I don't know. Yep, sounds about right. Yeah, so that's pretty cool. So, because, why not? And it's just another fighting area thing. Let me talk a little bit about, like, my life and what I'm doing lately. If you're curious as to what I've been doing lately, just, like, entertaining myself-wise, well, I've been doing actual nothing. Because the thing is, and I just need to explain, I'm a very boring person. Well, boring on the surface. I like to think I'm interesting when not. I would like to think I'm more interesting when not just looked at face value. But let's not talk about that. So lately I've been watching not that many things. Like, I haven't been watching that much anime like I should probably, because I kind of want to get back into it.
Elizabeth. There you go.
But when you when I ended up watching so many episodes of anime, it just kind of blends together, and it takes a lot out of your day, right?
Take it.
So I haven't been doing that much, but what I have been doing is watching YouTube and like Twitch streams and all that jazz. And I've actually been exploring new types of music, like rap, but not like rap, right? More of like a funny rap. All right. So I was just browsing YouTube one day, and I go on the homepage because the trending page is garbage, and my subscriptions were basically empty. Not because I wanted them to be, or not because they, were supposed to be or anything. Just because I already watched everything in them that I wanted to watch, and there really wasn't anything interesting other than that, right? So I go on the homepage and I explore some of the videos there. All of them end up being BuzzFeed or sports if you go far enough down. And I'm not a sports person, so it's very weird that I see those. But then I see a video by Lil Dicky, who I didn't know before this, and I was like, oh, interesting name. Is he one of those rappers like Lil Xan or something, where he has an interesting name, but he's just a rapper who I don't think's all that great, but other people will think he's great? And if I think he's not all that great, if I say that I don't think he's all that great, I'll probably get some backlash or something. Well, I ended up watching this one music video called Professional Rapper, and I really enjoyed it. Not just because it sounded good, but because also of the animation it was in the music video, as it was interesting to me in how they animated it. And I'm not the kind of person just kind of analyze music videos, but I kind of got hooked onto this guy, and I was like, this sounds really good. So I added it to my Spotify playlist, and now it's in my favorite Spotify playlist. Well, I explore more of his thing, and it's just a lot of funny songs, and I kind of gathered he was a funny rapper from Professional Rapper, but I'm listening to his songs, and I'm like, maybe not that one, and then I sit down and watch the music video for it, like the song called Molly, right? Not like the drug, but like a girl named Molly, right? When I heard the song on Spotify, it gave me 5 seconds. I was like, no. When Brendan Urie kicked in, I was like, nah. And then I watched the music video for it, and it curbed my expectations. And then now I really like the song. So I don't know what it is, but like, he's done something to the point where it's like, you know what? This guy's funny. And I like him. I like his content a lot. And it's like, that self-deprecating humor put into song form is like kind of what I really like to do with myself. I like making fun of myself to make others feel better about themselves, but also because I just think it's funny, knowing that I am not any of those things that I say, except for fat and depressed. I am both of those things combined. But I don't know, I'm really enjoying it. And then just the added fact that his name is Lil Dicky, and then any video where he has to like express himself in that way, or like in the video called what is it? let me freak, something like that. He's naked but censored. The censor bar is like freaking 2 centimeters long. I don't know. It's just that kind of humor that I find very funny because it's self-deprecating. And now the guy's got me freaking attached to him because I just think he's so damn funny. So if you haven't already watched his stuff, I would say watch it, listen to it, because it's good. And while we're on the topic of things that I listen to and get entertainment from, I should probably talk about the multiple podcasts I listen to, because I'm one of those people that listens to podcasts just because they can be really funny and they're really nice because I can just put them in the background. So one podcast I like listening to, well, actually I listen to 2 and then I watch the highlights of another one. One of the many podcasts I listen to is the Super Mega Cast by a channel called Super Mega, who is the editors of Game Grumps, but not connected to Game Grumps because they were made before they were attached to Game Grumps, if that makes sense. But their podcast, which is at, I believe, 120-something episodes, they're really funny. The early ones I find really funny. The newer ones aren't as funny, but they're still really freaking hilarious. And I would say check them out. They're pretty cool. Another podcast I watch or / listen to is the Tiny Meat Game podcast by Cody Ko and Noel Miller, or the Skinny Penis guy. You know, what up? My name's Skinny Penis, right? That guy. So those two are really funny because of their humor, but it's different than like the Super Mega Cast, and I just overall think they're pretty funny. Hi. Also, beautiful painting. And the podcast that I listen to that's just the highlights is the H3H3 podcast. Very funny when you watch the entire thing, but I feel like I never have time because they're always like 3 hours long because they're super long for some reason. So like, you know, so like I just watch the highlights of it, and they're always pretty funny because the highlights they choose are really good because they're the highlights of the video. So yeah, if you haven't checked those out, I would check them out. If you don't like that type of humor, then I would understand. Now that I've mainly been talking about me and what I enjoy, also you can say what you enjoy in the comments. I don't really care if you say it or not. If you do, I'll check it out. But if you don't, then... Well, hold on. Let me pause the game for a second. What I just said, we're going to take a little step back. I do care what you guys enjoy, because then it also matters to if you like my content. But I don't care if you put it down in the comments, because I will. If you do, then I'll see it. But if you don't, then I won't see it. And I still enjoy my life. If that... I know how I say it. It sounds rude, but I'm not trying to be rude. I'm saying that... If you don't want to express yourself, that's fine. I will still be enjoying what I enjoy. But if you do express yourself and say what you enjoy, I will check it out. And if I don't like it, then I'll continue on my day. But if I do like it, then you just added something to it. What I'm saying is, like and subscribe, okay? Go make some comments. I'm sick, and I'm not thinking quite right. Kill or be killed. Get shot in the head. What do I find that so funny? Well, it's probably because I'm sick and find a lot of things funnier than they really are. It's probably what it is. Alright. Either way, let's get rolling. No. So we're actually, last episode I was talking to you about an enemy that I don't like named Nothing, because I haven't actually named it yet. But the enemy I don't like is very funny because it's actually going to be coming up either next episode or the episode after that, basically very soon. Which is very great because the faster it shows up, the faster I get it over with, and the faster I can complain about it. Because, again, it's my least favorite enemy in the game. For a few reasons. It's so close. You know, I really haven't talked about the game in general. I don't think. So, But personally, I really enjoy Bioshock 1. Bioshock 2 is really nice too, I think. Bioshock Infinite is probably my least favorite one out of the series. I don't know why. I just don't like it as much. It's nothing that it's like... It's nothing that's really its fault, but like... Just like compared to the other games and like how Bioshock started, it doesn't do the same thing those games do for me, right? That makes sense. So like this is my least favorite game in the series. I'd like to know your guys' perspective. You know, talk about it next to like the stuff you watch, I guess. But like, I really like this game, but not as much as the others. And again, they're not like on my top 100 favorite games either. They're games that I enjoy for sure, but not the top. Man, they're probably on the top 100. Bioshock 1 and Bioshock 2 definitely are. Bioshock Infinite, I don't know about, but definitely Bioshock 1 and 2. They'll be up there. Because I enjoy those games a lot. Especially for the amount of times I've beaten them. They're so good. And you know, I really, you know, speaking of my 100 game list, I've been really thinking about it, and I'm like, is Okami my favorite game? And I would like to say yes. It really is my favorite game, I would say. But I think my issue is getting back into it. Because of how long the game is, like, you could beat the game it's a very long game, but you could still beat it very quickly compared to other games, right? If that makes sense. But it's long, right? But it's like, I really enjoy the game. I like every aspect of it. It's legitimately amazing. I'm gonna admit it. It made me cry the first time I played it. Not like a full-fledged like crying, but like a, you know, some tears came out because of the story. And it's one of those games where it's like, it really got to me. Because actually I'm a furry. Because the dog's the maker is a dog, and I happen to be a furry. So please like me, people. Yeah, I'm not a furry. Furries are fun. We should be able to hunt them. Either way, what I'm saying is that I enjoy Okami for many reasons, but is it my favorite game? And that I don't know. Because unlike games like Batman Arkham, which are games I can legitimately always come back to, no matter what, because the game's so freaking fun to play, and it really just is, it's so good in my eyes, it's so good. But I wouldn't say it's my favorite game, because I can find many issues with it that make me very angry with it. Nah, dog, we're just gonna leave. That's all I'm saying. Basically, Batman is not my favorite game, but I'm not sure if Okami is my favorite game.
Can you open this?
I think Okami's still my favorite game. It's just, it's just hard to get back into.
Let's hope we find one of those fools.
And if you haven't checked out Okami, you don't have to check my series out. It's one of my worser series, but you're welcome to. I find it to be a great game, and it's one of the greatest PS2 games I think there is out there. Right, and it's been remastered like 7 times now. And there's a sequel, and it's by the people who made the people who are in Platinum Games, but before it became Platinum Games, basically the people who made Beautiful Joe made Okami, and it's just amazing. Basically, that's what I'm saying.
In a cage, they develop an interest in such things.
I suppose so.
And I won't be locked up again.
I'd get down. Yeah. Stop looking up. You're just gonna get caught.
Elizabeth.
All right.
Elizabeth,
Promise me.
I will stop him.
That is an oath you cannot keep. But promise me that if it comes to it, you will not let him take me back.
It won't come to that. All right?
Alright, well, before we move, I guess I would end the episode here. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. I'll see you guys next time, where we're going to probably end up seeing my least favorite enemy in the game. Or just introduce them. So I hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.